Is it working? Yes. Okay, this is a glass lens girl. She hopes he sees her as transparencies. Glass lens girl blossoming every particle she passes, so you see with instead of through her. She's translucent when she argues, in case anyone forgets she could muster up a backbone. But she's afraid to claim substance, afraid to be opaque and claim either love or none at all to someone who could break as easily as she could. She thinks he's been forever trying to be a diamond in another's lacking hand, and he knows she wouldn't even hold a stone if it could never truly be hers. But he knows hearts the way she knows Friday night lamplit cities alone. He gets higher than he ever seems to be able to reach and pulls stories out of bodies in exchange for backed ears. With the same desperation which he sips a couple of glasses of looking into closed windows, navigating strangers neither lost nor found glittering limbs, made of liquid. They walk long distance in different cities. For a night less alone, most things are all right. End quotations. She writes one of her poems, not about but because of him, to put the love on a lit screen so that it protects her from darkness the way they say it's supposed to. She leaves it on after late writings, letting it glow dimly as though it helps her sleep. Saturday night she returned to her love poem thinking how little of what she soberly speaks is not a lie. Friday night city included him this time, but it wasn't any different. She walked 2 steps ahead, and there was no pull backwards to resist. In a shining, drunken voice, she sang kisses and come closers, the simple way she always could before him. Breath on his neck, she said, she loves life, but maybe that was all. Maybe she could only wish that he saw her as transparencies. She's afraid to be opaque and just be something solid and more simple, but she sees too much and you can't help but see with her. She's a little more translucent when she argues, because she's tired of how much travels through. Lightness and darkness shine through transparencies equally, and it's roughening her surface. But he knows togetherness the way she knows separation. He doesn't let heartache stay within, so he elevates with his kin the way she sips vodka to finally spill. He knows she's a poet, but she's only written because of him, not about him and never for him. They say love takes away your need for the divine word because it will suffice. But here she is, alone on a Friday night. He's been away for 2 months again, and she sits on the bed. Dim glow of a screen with a speckled text interrupting. Never needed to write so hard with the hope that someone can sympathize or solve or cure. But he's not there to keep testing the waters, and so she wonders if years of days slightly less alone is worth risking, nights of drunken come closers until she can be opaque.